Let's talk about the melodic minor, maybe my favorite scale because it has so many applications as a substitution that we're going to get into here. What the melodic minor scale is simply a major scale with the third flatted, basic melodic minor arpeggio, major arpeggio with the third flatted. For those of you who have any kind of a classical background, you probably know that the melodic minor is a different scale descending than it is ascending. In classical music, the melodic minor on the way down is the Aeolian or natural minor, with a flat 6 and a flat 7. And jazz musicians aren't smart enough to have another scale in two directions, so we're just going to keep it the same in both directions. Major scale with the third flatted, both up and down. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you and then talk a little bit about some applications over the minor chord. Here's a melodic minor scale in the key of C. 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, tonic. There it is. Basic melodic minor arpeggio is going to be a major arpeggio with the third flatted. So in this particular key, C, E flat, G, and B. So if you hear that in a couple of octaves, it's going to sound like this. So the first application of the melodic minor is over the minor chord. Sometimes it's specified in a tune. It might say C minor major 7, or C minor major 9, or 11 or 13. We can pull some notes that would normally also be part of the embellishments over the Dorian minor into the melodic minor equation. The only difference between Dorian minor and melodic minor is that major 7. Does it always need to be specified for you to use it? No. Very often I will use that major 7th as a passing tone if I'm playing over a minor chord, or essentially over any minor chord. So a lead sheet might simply say C minor 7. I will interpret that as melodic minor, and if I'm hearing someone playing a Dorian minor chord, I won't linger on that B natural. I'll just use that as a passing tone either up to my tonic or back down to my minor 7. So here would be an example actually of taking melodic minor and mixing it together with a little bit of Dorian minor. Here's melodic minor. Here's Dorian minor. If I mix those two together, so the melodic minor by itself, Dorian minor by itself, mixed together. So the first thing that the melodic minor tells us is that the major 7th interval can be used as a note choice over any minor chord, but certainly over the melodic minor. There's another key of melodic minor that works over the minor, and that would be the melodic minor a whole tone below. So if I'm playing C minor, that would be a B flat melodic minor. And this is actually the second mode of the melodic minor. This is called Dorian flat 2 or Phrygian 6. It's actually in between two of the diatonic minor modes. So it's not quite Phrygian, it's not quite Dorian. I love this sound. I think it's a really interesting color. The major 6 remains, but the flat 2 is now added. So here would be a B flat melodic minor if I take a basic arpeggio, 1, flat 3, 5, 7 in the key of B flat. So in this particular key it's going to be B flat, D flat, F, and A. So if I mix that together with a basic C minor, there's a C Dorian minor, very simple. Here's a B flat melodic minor. If I mix those two together, now I just played a B flat melodic minor chord, a minor 9, minor major 9 with a C in the bass. So we're kind of reimagining B flat melodic minor as a kind of C minor. It's basically a C Dorian that has a D flat in it, so we're calling that Dorian flat 2. So to recap, melodic minor certainly works over the minor, the key that we're in. So over C minor, C melodic minor of course is going to work. I can also use B flat melodic minor to generate a C minor that has a flat 2 in it, and I'll mix those together very often.